Hello, guys. Time is time. So, you know what I've been saying in the past? I was like, I want one day, hopefully, a debunker would finally try and debunk some of my stuff. And I was like, that would be awesome because I have all the raw footage. I edit all my stuff on my streams and all that. So I could just, let's debunk the debunker this time. It's going to be funny. So let's go through this. I am going over a reaction. First, I want to react because this here. Let me share my screen real quick. So this is basically what I have so far. I have gone through 3 minutes and 46 seconds. I also got a little bit of information from Dwayne because I just said, is there anything else I need before I go live? And he said, Dwayne told me that no, it was just these 3 videos because I wanted to know which videos he was trying to debunk. So, whoops. So I decided to, where we are. Okay. So we were going to go over everything, react to the video because I've only gone 3 minutes in. I'm going to react to the whole video and I'll probably stop it, debunk it, stop it, debunk, whatever he says. I don't know. We'll see. But I am ready for a lot of it. So let's go over it, shall we? Let's react. Let's react. This is my first reaction video, and I thought I stopped it because I was like, you know what? I should react to this video. This will be fun. So let's do this. This is from RICK DEBUNKS. Let's see what he says about the footage. Good morning, Paranormal Underworld. Good morning through the veil, Paranormal. Good morning to everyone. And this is why I try and make my stuff foolproof. Foolproof. And hey, RICK DEBUNKS, if you see this video, just let you know, if you ever think I'm faking something, just ask for the raw footage from me. I'll send it to you. I don't care. I'm now going to be showing the raw footage on here, but here, we'll go over it. Okay. First, let's watch the video. Let's add this to stream. I want to restart it. This is where I left off. Restarting the whole video. 13 minutes long. That's cool. Let's go over it. I was waiting for this moment, guys. It's going to be fun.
What's up? So today, guys, you're probably wondering, why the hell am I on Matt Benton's nuts, the guy from Devil's Hour? Well, it's plain and simple. Because the other day, I saw him talking about Omar Gosh. Well, actually, he talked to Omar Gosh directly in a comment on Joe Vitale's YouTube. And
hell yeah, I recommend calling out any fakes like these guys are doing. But sometimes, you're going to be wrong sometimes. So that's okay.
He was calling out Omar for faking videos. And I couldn't help but think in my mind, I've seen only 3 videos from Matt Benton, and all 3 seem fake. So, in my opinion, he's being a hypocrite when he's calling Omar a faker, when he seems to be one, too, from my point of view. So, I'm going to show you guys 3 clips why I think he's faking, and let you decide if it's fake or not. In this first video,
this is the funniest one to me because this is from a trailer, guys. This is from a trailer. He has 0 context of what happened here because this is for the Harrisville Haunting documentary that's being edited right now. This is the part that makes no sense to me. I'm like, why did you grab this from a trailer? I think he's thinking I was pushed, and I was never pushed. I fell back. Here, let's keep playing.
Video, I want to show you guys what's suspicious to me is that his camera is on the floor. He's in complete darkness. There's a night vision camera in front of him and one behind him. You're a paranormal investigator without your camera in your hand. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Very weird experience. And I'll be going in depth with that.
And it's just on the floor there, not with the light open. He's like not using it. But the fact of the matter is that he bent his leg. He's bending his legs. You can see right there. Pay attention to his leg, especially. He bends it and then lifts it off the ground, backs his foot down, and it looks like he's letting himself fall on the ground.
Yeah, I did fall on the ground. It was me that fell on the ground. It wasn't any paranormal thing that pushed me on the ground. And it's in the here. Let's go over that, shall we? Like I said, we're going to break things down. So I'm sorry when it comes to the Harrisville Haunting. If small things will be exposed from that. And that's basically this experience. Because someone's trying to debunk me about it. And I don't think it's a good idea to wait on it, and then they're gonna think, "Oh, I just went back to film this, and now I'm changing my story and everything." I don't want that to happen. So if they actually think that, I will actually go spend a whole bunch of money, go back to the Conjuring house, and try and redo my story. It wouldn't look good. So I'm gonna just show them right now what actually happened. I never was pushed. Never claimed I was pushed. Never claimed I was in any live stream, but something did happen that was interesting. What actually happened is I was feeling dizzy. I had a moment where I was completely thrown off. That's why the camera's on the ground. I was not feeling myself. It was a very strange experience. And I had this weird vision of something pulling me into this room, and not a vision of it, not actually happening. And then, so I went to that room, and I was just feeling very discombobulated. I was not feeling myself. I was feeling the emotions of someone else. Like it felt like a residual type of feeling of someone, probably one of the parents, and which I'll go in depth in the documentary. But basically, here's that footage. Wait 1 second. Okay. Whoops. What the fuck happened? Oh, okay. So here's the raw footage from this day. Hold on. I can't see your guys' live comments real quick. Let me put that up. Oh my God, my computer's so slow, guys. I'm sorry. This is why I need a new computer. Let's turn down my volume. So you can see I'm not feeling myself right now.
Any of those noises are Billy downstairs moving, just for notation.
You know, when I was doing the seance part, you know what I was envisioning?
What did you see? Whoa. Is that what you saw? No, what did you see?
I saw a shadow behind me and then getting dragged into that room back there.
That's like the thoughts that I was having during the moment. And so I decided to go back there and do and this is their footage right here. So I decided to go back there. I don't want to expose too much because it is for the documentary. It would be more, have it way broken down in the documentary, but because that isn't out yet, so I don't want to expose too much. But basically, this is after that happened, and I'm going to be explaining all that right here about being in the house back then. And basically, I'm saying
that's all it can do right now.
To get to it.
That's just a theory.
That's the reason why. And I felt the emotions of terror from that family.
He's not nearly as powerful. Let's say that same.
I'm trying to think about this. Should I? Okay, look, I think this is a better idea because, dude, this is like big part of the documentary. But here's the original footage, guys. I don't want to, because as a filmmaker standpoint, I do not want to expose the documentary and be like, oh, you already seen a big part of it, and now you're not going to go watch it. But here, basically, this is the raw footage of the whole situation. Every single scene that you've seen in here is going to be in the official cut of the documentary. So should I, what should I do? Should I play everything in here, or should I, this is why I was trying to call Joe, but Joe didn't answer his phone. He's probably sleeping. But basically this part of the documentary, I'm talking about what I went through. I've never been pushed, never said I was pushed anywhere in any of my live streams. So I don't know where he probably got the information that was real. This is what he said. And that is true. It was a real experience, but I was never pushed. So there's nothing to debunk on that when it comes to paranormal activity pushing me. There is nothing like that. But
it showed you the memory of suffering that it caused. It wasn't that intense. It was that thing I had happen to me at the or to the experience or to the veil where they're at?
It was a weird experience. It was more of a personal experience. No paranormal thing pushed me. I just want to go over that part. So that's out of context completely. And it will be more explained in the documentary. I just don't want to. It's supposed to be a big part of the documentary. So I don't want to like show every little thing and talk about how the situation I was in. I want you guys to feel it during the moment when it happens in the documentary. If you guys are just going through the moment on a live stream, you don't really feel it in the documentary and stuff like that. So it's different. So here I will now go to the other video just because I had not talked to the crew about this yet, about me showing this. So they would probably be upset about me showing this part. I'm just trying to show the validity of my claims, and I was never pushed. Rick's debunks. Okay.
Plain and simple. You don't look like you got pushed. You look like you left yourself fall on the ground. That's as soon as I saw this, I told someone, is it me or did he just let himself fall on the floor? I thought it was B-roll.
And that's actually something else I explained in the video that you'll see. So I showed you what it looks like for the exact same shot, right? That we filmed there. So this is going to be hopefully finished in January. And so when it comes to this part, I never fell. Now wait until the documentary comes out and you can see exactly what I'm talking about.
But I found out that he said that this was real. The second clip is the clip I saw on Sir Spooks like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, so this one is the raw footage I have for you.
Interferes with the...
Yeah, because what you heard is going to be captured on there.
You know what's funny? I think the reason why those two didn't react is I think they thought it was the wind. And guess what? It probably could be the wind, to be honest.
Was that you, Tanya?
No, it was over here.
Oh.
It was that. There.
So right away to me, what's suspicious is that there's two cameramans pointing their cameras at Matt Benton, who's fiddling on his phone. There's a guy to the left of Matt fiddling on his phone too. Why is this guy there? I think this guy's trying to cover some portion of the window or maybe some guy who's on the floor.
Actually, we weren't investigating at the time. So I usually have at least one person rolling when we're on it in a location that's supposedly haunted, because you don't want to miss stuff. Stuff happens all the time in the paranormal to where things get missed because we weren't recording. So Dwayne was recording the whole time when we were just relaxing and doing our thing. And so let me go over this part. We'll see what he says.
Because it's obvious there's someone opening and closing.
Then I'll show you the raw footage.
Closing that window. There's probably a guy outside and a guy inside pulling each on their side of a string and like opening and closing the window. But the thing is if the cameraman points his camera towards the window directly and records Matt Benton and the window, it's pretty obvious where he's going to be filming. So if you see where he's filming, you know what he's filming.
Actually, Dwayne almost didn't capture it. Here, I'll show you the raw footage. Dwayne almost didn't capture this. He actually didn't even know where it was from at first.
Just by the way he's recording. Now, the guy behind Matt is giving him a reason to point his camera towards the window without elevating any suspicions about him recording the window. And there's absolutely no reason to be recording two guys playing on their phones during a paranormal investigation. That's just retarded.
We're not investigating.
Also, the guy who sees the whole thing first is the cameraman to the right. Now, this guy and the guy that's behind Matt Benton should be the first people reacting to the window opening and closing. Now, you will spot the guy who's holding
I said the same thing.
the camera, looking at the window, but pointing his camera.
It was funny. I was talking to Dwayne about it. I was like, what? It comes mainly Scott right here. Right here. This is Scott. Rest in peace, Scott. He's no longer with us. But I thought it was hilarious. He was so into his phone. Maybe he thought it was the wind too, because that's what it could possibly be, is the wind. And we don't really know. But here.
Camera at Matt Benton. And you see that the guy behind Matt Benton on his left is not reacting to the window opening or closing at all. But Matt Benton, who's further away from the window, is reacting to it. Now, this is really strange. The two guys behind Matt Benton are giving it away that there's something very, very strange in this scene. And I think there's a guy that's hiding behind the wall, and they don't want us to see him, obviously. Now you see him peek towards his side to look at the window. Look, the cameraman. Now you see him look at it very clearly. Like, it's obvious that if you're recording Matt Benton and looking at something else, that you saw it. That doesn't make any sense. Look, and he also calls it out. He also points. He's like, if this window that was opening and closing, why would you look at the window opening and closing but still film Matt Benton, who's doing nothing but play on his phone? So that, in my opinion, makes it pretty obvious that this whole scene was a setup.
Did he not listen to what I said in the video? Because in the video, I say we were not investigating. We were waiting for the owner to show up so we could interview him. we were just literally, I was texting my ex at the time, and these guys have the cameras rolling because I tell them to keep the cameras rolling when we were in the location.
And it was fake.
No, it was over here.
Actually, here, let me get Dwayne on here. Dwayne! Where is he? I'll call Dwayne real quick because he was the one filming this, so I'll get his point of view also.
Hello?
Hello, Dwayne. Did you get the link I sent you?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
I don't think I did.
I did it by email.
Hello, Dwayne. Did you get the link I sent you? No, I didn't. I did it by email.
If you want to come on, you can. You can explain your side of the story on this one, and I'm going to show the raw footage.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. Come join.
If you want to come on, you can.
Having him come in right now. Do. How is it, the lovely people? Hello, the new reality paranormal. How's it going? We're debunking a debunker today. I think that's kind of ironic. Actually, it's not really debunking because it's not evidence that he's trying to, I don't know, maybe that statement's wrong because technically he doesn't have any evidence. So basically I'm just showing his point of views are wrong. We'll see. In just a moment, you guys will see. I'm waiting for Dwayne. There, I'll just play it. Keep playing it until he gets on. Don't want to bore you guys.
Oh.
What was that? Those the windows.
Okay.
Did you close the windows?
Huh?
Did you close the windows?
That one's wide open. There's no window there.
No, I mean, because I just saw it. It was closing. It closed in. You were recording this way. Are the windows in the shop?
And this right here, because Matt Benton says that he saw it open and close while he never looked in that direction, and he knows which
Because it was opening and closing when I looked over there.
window opened and closed without having looked.
Because obviously you hear the bang. Hear that bang? It opened back up.
Looking at it. So if you know
You see in the raw footage. One second.
which window it is, like, it's pretty damn obvious that this was a setup, and you know exactly why the two cameramans were recording Matt Benton, because they were waiting for his reaction.
Oh, hey, Dwayne. How's it going? Sarcasm level. Okay. Cool. StreamYard. Hello there, Dwayne. How's it feel?
What?
Isn't it awesome that we're getting debunked? We've made it, guys.
Phone out of the case. Here.
That's funny. Okay, so you were the one filming it, and actually, hold on one second. Let me go to the raw footage. So we have the raw footage. Oh wait, you want to say something first?
That was my phone falling, by the way.
Oh, okay. You want to go? Okay, you ready, Dwayne?
Sure. Let's watch
Okay.
this.
Okay, guys, here's the raw footage, uncut. Oh, crap. What happened? Where did they go? Hold on one second. By the way, everything's all messed up because my hard drive crashed about a month and a half ago. So that's why all the files are numbered now, because I had to get them. What's the word? Recovered. Jesus, my brain. I had to get all the footage recovered. Where the hell is it? I just had it. Oh, here it is. Okay. There we go. This is the footage right here, guys. And I'm just to show everything, the whole situation. I'm just going to play the video for you.
Good people to
Already
talk
over
to.
there. Yeah, it's closed.
Okay. Well, is there any other activity reports other than the apparitions you said there wasn't? Or just you said no to the noises? Was there any other activity reports?
It's depending on the way the sun's shining. He said at times he'll drive by the owner will. And if the sun's shining, there's lines. I'm not sure which window will be closed. And then the sun goes down, he'll drive by and nobody's been in the house. They're open.
And which blinds would that be? Do you see it in the house?
Sure on which ones, but
That's
they are
another question to
upstairs.
ask. Okay. I just want to see if it's debunkable because of drafts, because this is a pretty rundown area.
Yeah.
Probably
one
moving.
in front, if it's that's ones he's seen, Mike and I seen they were closed and we watched them open.
Mhm.
But there's a window up there that is missing the upper part. So the wind just blew it open.
It's definitely a draft. We debunked that right away.
Okay.
That was for the front window blind. It's not a blind, it's actually a wooden frame. It goes across the window.
Okay. This go to a basement?
Yes.
Interesting. Well, it seems like our information is limited. Is there anything else that that you think that we should know about?
That is all the more I know.
Do you know when this place was built or when it was around, when it first started?
Asked the owner, and best guess he was like 1880s to 1890s.
Okay.
And just outside over here, there used to be a train track that ran through there.
Oh, okay. So this place does have a lot of history, holds a lot of history. And we only know about 2 deaths, but there's a possibility of others if it's been that long. I find that very interesting how I really want to know if they knew about the deaths prior when it came to those construction workers, because that would make things so much more interesting, that it wasn't implied into their heads that there is 2 deaths here, and then they experience that. So, did you hear that?
No.
I heard something, but I'm not sure if it was a vehicle outside or.
That's probably my jacket rubbing up against this. Okay, I thought I heard like a weird sound, and I think that's my jacket. Okay.
The apparition on the stairwell.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did. He mentioned it down there. Apparition down the stairwell. And where was the woman seen?
I was originally told it was a woman, but when the owner was here earlier, he said no, it was not a woman.
It was a
They
man.
seen a man.
Oh, okay. So there wasn't any reports of a woman.
No,
It was just a man. Okay.
When I was first talking and want someone to come in
Mhm.
to see what activity was here, what I was told was a woman. But after actually speaking with the owner today, he confirmed it was not a woman, it was a man that was seen at the top of the stairs.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll wait until the owner's here, and then we'll try and contact a couple more people, the construction workers. I want to see if we can at least get them on the phone to talk to them, and I'll put it on speaker so we can listen. But I'm curious about the accounts from the actual people that experienced this. And the owner said he didn't experience anything at all. Nothing.
He said, nothing. He said, he's got so many older buildings.
Mhm.
He said, I guess a lot of times what someone would consider, oh my God, what was that? So he's gotten used to redoing these old buildings.
Okay, so it's something that he gets a lot from other people.
Yeah, he said he's got what, 60 buildings in the area.
He said 60 to 70.
That's
buildings.
a lot.
Yeah.
And he buys them when they're old, run down like this, and refurbishes them, and
What's that
Not-
noise?
I don't know. I heard that too.
I just stepped on something here.
No, I was hearing something in the distance. I don't know if that's outside.
It was pretty quiet in here when we were in here this afternoon or earlier this morning when we heard that large bang.
You heard a large bang here?
When we were here, when I asked if there was anybody here wanting to communicate with us.
Hey,
That-
Dwayne, record him saying this.
When Scott was in and I were in here after the owner left, we were talking about how if there was any spirits still here. So what I did is I asked if there was anybody here that wanted to communicate. Didn't really get anything. So I asked if someone's here that is stuck here that killed themselves, can you make a loud noise? Can you do something to let us know you're here? And after I said that, I heard a large bang, which we thought came from this back part of the house. It wasn't on the outside because it was definitely on the inside.
What's,
And we couldn't figure out where it came from because we looked.
there is a lot of debris that
Yeah,
could be
there's a lot of
falling.
debris. It could be easily debunked as something else, but it was just kind of ironic that I'd asked for a sign
Yeah.
and it actually gave me a sign right after I said that.
Did you have that recorded at all?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. We had just gotten here and the owner just kind of walked us around and told us some of the history.
Okay. Well, we got possibly one thing that happened, but could maybe be explained by the debris that's in here. 'Cause we do see pieces of wood right up there.
It was very loud, so
Yeah,
Just
there's
has
two
some
live
interference in our microphone.
Cell phones.
No, it was like your audio dropped and then got really loud. I don't know if it's because you looked down or what, but it sounded like the audio kind of dropped off for a second and then
That's weird.
you got really loud.
Huh.
yeah, my light was flashing the whole time you were in that bathroom too.
Yeah, I noticed that a little bit when I was looking over at your direction. Okay. Well, we got a little bit of information. We're going to get more from the other two. Hopefully they show up. This building's interesting. The ambient temperature is actually pretty cold in here because ambient temperature is a little bit different than the outside. I'm wanting to see if we can capture something. So when we do our sessions, so we definitely have to stay still because there's way too much debris everywhere. We're making noises, too much contamination. I think this is doable here. It's just that we need to stay still during our sessions. And we'll probably be using lights for this one, just so no one steps in something bad or trips. Is that her?
Yeah. Yeah, that stairwell is definitely dangerous.
Yes, I've been showing leaning against the wall.
Oh yeah.
When I was walking up and down there.
When you were mentioning it, Mike, I thought you meant like you couldn't even walk through here.
Yes. These are the shutters.
Oh my God, this would be a cool shot.
When I was thinking of cool shot, I was talking about like from outside of me looking through.
Yeah.
These are probably
See how they open up right away? That's what I was talking about when it came to the whole opening and closing thing. I saw it close. I mean, sorry, I saw it. I heard the bang. It closed. It opens back up. So that's why. That's what I was talking about.
going to blow around from the wind.
I was gonna say that could probably debunk, but
See, this is the only reason why I even put it in here. See right here? These are windows. This has windows. And this is all boarded up over here. So there's no wind source coming from the right side. But then again, current of the wind could act very weird because it could swirl in some ways. It could still be the wind. That's why I kind of mentioned that. Do you think it's the wind? In the video, if you watch the original video, I say that at the very end.
You said you heard it from the back.
Yeah, that
So
wasn't the sound we heard because we were actually.
I'm saying, I'm not sure if those windows are opening and closing, but
Yeah.
like when the wind's blowing, whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Through the house, they could close on
We could probably get a cool shot from outside. I don't know. Definitely a cool looking place when it comes to B-roll. Yeah, this location definitely has some flaws, but it's doable.
When I say some flaws, I mean like look how much debris is all over the floor and how noisy it could be. So, and also just debris probably falling down and causing noises. So that's the flaw of that place. That's what I mean by that. So
I want to test something with you, Dwayne. I'm gonna turn on my.
touched by wire. Now, right here is when I noticed
Turn off
the antenna for the lapel mic
yep.
Got into the footage.
Yep, that's why it's like attached by a wire because the mic thing's getting in your way.
Yeah, it was the antenna from the lapel mic where I had it positioned on the rig. It got into the camera view, and I noticed it after a few minutes when I was recording. And you do see my finger get in the footage and pull the antenna out of the way.
Yeah, because he has a mic connected to my shirt right now, and that's what this camera audio is capturing. Hold on. I even brought it for you guys so you can see it. Looks like this. So it's like this right here. This is what was poking out on the camera. This is what we use for wireless miking setup.
So it wasn't a string. I think some people may have commented that it looked like a string or something like that.
Oh, that's pretty thick for a string.
Yeah.
Touched by wire.
Yeah, I got attacked by electrical wire.
Airplane mode back.
Oh, to see if your phone interferes with the.
Yeah, because what you heard, it's going to be captured on there.
Look at that cobweb over here.
Was that you, Tanya?
No, look, it was over here.
Oh.
It was that. It was the windows.
Okay.
Did you close the windows?
Huh?
Did you close the windows?
That one's wide open. There's no window there.
No, I mean, because I just saw it. It was closing. It closed in. You were recording this way. Are the windows in the
I
shop?
don't think I got it.
I saw it like do this, dude. I don't remember shutting. I couldn't shut it. It went like this.
I did shut it. I just didn't remember.
I didn't close it all the way, did I? I thought I opened it.
Just open.
Because
I just filmed it.
I did shut it, but it opened back up because of the wind. See, this is a exposed door right here. Window right here.
you filmed this?
Yeah, I just filmed it outside. Like I was pointing outside and it was open.
Because I just saw the doors shut. These doors.
So here's the clear raw footage. Do you see any string on here? Look how much light is in here. Do you see any string?
Doors shut.
They shouldn't shut. Do it again. Can you shut those again?
Give him a step back a bit. That's the sound that we heard, guys, because I saw the doors. I'm not even kidding.
So yeah, let's go over that real quick. Let me go back a little bit. So right here, I wish I could play this slow-mo. If I put in my editing software.
Back.
Oh, to see if your phone interferes with the.
Yeah, because what you heard, it's going to be captured on there.
So you can see through the raw footage, we're the only people in the whole building. Only people in the whole building right now through the raw footage. And all of a sudden that shuts. He's not moving. He's not moving. even though Scott is being oblivious. I think it's because he thinks we all assumed it was the wind doing it, and it still could be the wind. That's why I leave it up to you guys to decide. I just thought it was weird because there was no opening over here on the right side or this side. That window's sealed. So I thought it was weird that there's no draft going this direction. I was thinking could even shut it. So that's why I even put it in.
Was that you, Tanya?
No, look, I was over here.
Oh.
It was that. It was the windows.
Okay. And I had
you close the
headphones on, and it's very hard to determine with headphones what direction noises come from.
Yeah, even Dwayne didn't even know where it was. You listen to him say it too. He's like, here, let me
Turn my airplane mode back.
You almost didn't capture it, actually.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have stepped out of the way just in that first second, it wouldn't have been captured.
As what you heard. It's going to be captured on there.
And for anyone that thinks that this is a string, this is cobweb. You can even see, like here, right here is a perfect example.
Oh, see if
you see it attached. You're going to see it attached over here on this part right here. So if
interferes with the
yeah, because what you heard, it's
right
going to be captured on there.
Right there.
Was that you, Tanya?
No, look, it was over here.
Oh.
It was that. It was the windows.
Okay.
Did you close the windows? Did you close the windows?
Wait a second. You know what I also realized? Since it closed, how the hell are you going to hide someone over there? I understand on this side, but that means it has to open, not close. That doesn't make any sense. How could you close it?
Well, somebody would have to be on the other side of Scott
Exactly.
in the room.
You have to be on this side right over here to even close it if it was faked. I just not thought of that too. So that's a lot harder to hide.
Wide open. There's no window there.
If you're faking evidence, that wouldn't be the right thing to do.
No, I mean, because I just saw it. It was closing. It closed in. You were recording this way. Are the windows in the shot?
I don't think I got it.
I saw it like do this, dude. I don't remember shutting. I couldn't shut it. It went like this.
I cut that part out in the original video where it says I didn't shut it because I was wrong. I did shut it. You see in the earlier footage. So I cut that part out. That's why I made a cut. So it didn't show me being an idiot.
I didn't close it all the way, did I? I thought I opened it.
It's open.
Because
I just filmed it.
What I thought was compelling is the window shutter has 2 doors on it, and that whole complete door as you're facing it as the right window shutter, the whole thing, instead of just it being closed, a part of it shut, the whole thing moved and shut completely.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of odd that if it was the wind that hit it, how in the hell did it fold out that other piece of the window shutter and completely shut it into the window?
I don't know. Basically, if it was, I think the wind could move this.
I mean, if you look at the window shutter right now, how it's opened up, the other piece to the shutter is closed right now. When it completely shut, the whole thing opened up and shut up against the window, is what I'm trying to explain.
Yeah. Okay, well, still showing more raw footage here.
you filmed this?
Yeah, I just filmed it outside. Like I was pointing outside, it was open.
Because I just saw the doors shut. These doors shut.
They shouldn't shut. Do it again. Can you shut those again?
Step back a bit. That's the sound that we heard, guys, because I saw the doors. I'm not even kidding.
So, you know what's cool also? I need to look for his footage, but so basically, like I said, someone would have to be in this area over here, in this area, to even shut it, right?
Right.
So where would that guy sneak by if there was a guy doing that? Because obviously it's not him or him, because the only way to close it would you have to be on the other side, this side over here. These people could only open it. Simple physics with the string, because string doesn't have mass to where you can push something. That'd be like a stick. So that doesn't make any sense. You would have to have someone over here. And obviously in this raw footage, you don't hear or see anyone sneaking by.
Was that you, Tanya?
No, look, it was over here.
Oh.
It was that. It was the windows.
Okay.
Did you close the windows?
Huh?
Did you close the windows?
That one's wide open. There's no window there.
No, I mean, because I just saw it. It was closing. It closed in. You were recording this way. Are the windows in the
I
shop?
don't think I got it.
I saw it like do this, dude. I don't remember shutting. I couldn't shut it. It went like this. I just saw. I didn't close it all the way, did I? I thought I opened it.
It's open. I just filmed it.
You filmed this?
Yeah, I just filmed it outside. Like I was pointing outside. It was open.
Because I just saw the doors shut. These doors shut.
They shouldn't shut. Do it again. Can you shut those again?
Even step back a bit. That's the sound that we heard, guys. Because I saw.
And also the left shutter didn't move at all. If it was the wind, you would have thought the left shutter would have moved somewhat.
Yeah.
Because the top, the window to the left, right of you, right there, the top window was completely busted out too.
Yeah, this one was busted out, and so this is why more and more I think about it, it could be leading to wind. Because here's the thing: this top being blown out could make wind could move in weird ways. So maybe it's like a swirl, and somehow did it that way. So that's probably what happened. It probably was the wind, but we did not fake it. That's the only point I'm trying to make here. All of our paranormal footage could possibly be debunked by something natural. Especially like if you go look at my old Soul Seeker videos back in 2014 and all that, I was putting dust storms in my stuff. I'm sorry, guys. We have learning curves here. Like right now, like today at 2020, almost 2021, I would probably not put this footage in because this being exposed up here could possibly done like a swirl effect or whatever and maybe shut it. I have no idea. But my reasoning back in 2019 was that this, right? Was it 2020 actually? I don't remember. It was early 2020 if it was. And is my thinking back then was that it would be directional, have to be like, oh, on the right side of an opening, but there is no opening on the right side to shut it. That was my thinking. So it could possibly still be the wing, guys.
Are you the man that killed himself? Can you shut those again?
Tanya, was that you?
No.
Did you hear that bang?
No.
You didn't hear a bang?
I wasn't here.
Yeah, we heard that.
It was right behind me.
We're getting that was after we asked for it too.
No.
Did you hear that bang?
No.
You didn't hear a bang?
I wasn't here.
Yeah, we heard that.
It was right behind me.
We're getting that was after we asked for it too. Do we have names of these people that are confirmed?
I do not know.
I'll ask the owner.
The officer that I spoke to told me about the woman who passed away up here in the 80s. You know, it's too many years ago. He was on duty that day, but too many years ago to remember a name.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I want to get confirmed documents on this.
And it probably, like I said, from 2010 until the 1980s.
I'm trying to debunk this because this is what I saw when I looked over because I heard that noise and it went like this, like that. That's what I saw.
Yep. So there you go.
But it had a bang to it.
Raw footage. And here's some clear footage right here. Do you see any string there? Do you see anything? Actually, how would you attach it? You'd probably attach it up here if you tried. So up here, I guess. See any string up here? No. It's just obvious. Okay, so in raw footage, I think with this sunlight, you would be able to see string easily. all this light in here, be able to see a stream. So to me, this raw footage proves that there's no faking involved. Yes, it could be the wind. That's the only thing. But holy crap, Mel, you just donated a shit ton of money. I just wanted to show that. Wow. Thank you so much, Mel. You are awesome. Very, very awesome. That means so much. And I am reading your messages right now because I noticed I was getting some messages. Don't. Well, I had to prove, like, here's the thing. As an investigator, my reputation is about being authentic. And if it's ever, this is why I say to all investigators, keep your raw footage. If you capture something, keep your raw footage. And my issue is I didn't, we're going to go into that, but I had Man vs. Paranormal backed up. I thought I had backed up, but then I realized I gave it to Justin Brown, and he will also say the same thing. I forgot I gave the hard drive to Justin Brown that had my backed up footage, and it was deleted, and he thought I had it backed up over here. And so basically, so that's the reason why Man vs. Paranormal stuff is missing right now. I would say 70% of it or something like that is about 70% of it is recovered from my hard drive that crashed. And I can prove that my hard drive was crashed. Plus, we're going to go into that. But thank you so much, Mel. You are amazing. Thank you. This is why I did this for Mel. I did this for her right here. Where is it? Oh, never mind. Oh, I'm on the editing version right now. That's why. Let's see if I could change it live. Because the producer... Wait, where? Pop up? Why isn't that popping up? Oh, there we go. Producer Mel, because she's donated so much to the channel. You are amazing, Mel. Give it up for the producer, Mel. Okay, now let me go back to the other version. Okay, there. So let's go over what else he says, shall we? So we already debunked the whole being pushed, which has never happened. Never said I was pushed. And that's completely taken out of context. You got that from a trailer. And then second, obviously, I just showed the raw footage. There's no foul play happening. Literally, it took about, how long was that video? Like, we were just walking around doing our thing. It was natural, wasn't it? It was natural how it just happened. I just went to my phone, was texting my ex at the time. We were waiting for the owner. I even say that in the video, waiting for the owner. So, yeah, it's no fake.
Well, we did have some interference every once in a while through the lapel mic with somebody's phone.
Yeah, that was the reason why I was checking my phone too. At first, the first thing I was doing was I was going to turn my phone to airplane mode, and then I got some text messages from my ex at the time, so I was responding to those. Then I was turning it to airplane mode. That's exactly what happened, and that I even mentioned it in the video. Turn my phone to airplane mode is what I say. You can see me say that right here. This is.
Bring up the screen.
Oh shit! Sorry, forgot about that. Forgot about that. Whoops. Okay, here you go.
With the B-roll. Yeah, this location definitely has some flaws, but it's doable. I want to test something with you, Dwayne. I'm going to turn on my.
Test by wire.
turn my airplane.
Oh, you're talking about this wire and the wall.
Yeah, there was electrical wire hanging in between the.
You say that?
Okay. Yes.
Cool shot from outside.
See, like,
I want to test something with you.
This wire right here is what he was talking about.
Dwayne, I'm going to turn on my.
Test by wire.
turn my airplane mode back.
Oh, see if your phone interferes with the.
Yeah, because what you heard.
So, because he was hearing interference earlier, I was going to airplane mode, and also I was texting my ex is actually what I was doing, which I'm talking about now.
Well, I'm not sure. Scott might have had his phone on too, and his phone could have been on silent, but still, him receiving some messages or whatnot could have been the interference, not your phone. If your phone was
it
on,
was probably one of our phones.
probably Scott's phone.
Yeah, but I was the closest. My phone was the closest to
Yeah.
the mic, so I just did it anyway.
Yeah,
So
I think
there we
Scott
go.
was trying to contact the owner to see how close he was, and we had some interference from his phone. It wasn't yours.
Yeah. Okay, so also proof that because I feel like a debunker would say something about this. I want to show that this is just cobweb, and
It's going to be
first off,
captured on there.
you can see how it moves. It moves and flows like cobweb. See, it's moving like naturally, and it's kind of doing that bouncy thing. It's hard to explain.
Was that you, Tanya?
And then
No,
proof.
it was over here.
Oh.
It was that.
Here's
It was the windows.
Okay.
It's even behind. You can see a little bit of a line right there in front of this frame right here. So it's attached somewhere over here. Now we're going to go through where I walked through it. So I'm going to walk through it right now. If it was actual string, it would be a bit harder to walk through because string is stronger than a cobweb is.
Go.
You didn't hear a bang?
I wasn't here.
Yeah, we heard that.
It was right behind me.
And look, I was right. See, look, you can see the cobwebs right there.
It was right behind me.
Jesus Christ, this thing is. I hate how it's not that. It's like when you pause, it blacks out this area.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
if I slow mo it, you see it, but there's cobwebs right in the bit. You just watch this area, you can see like cobwebs right there. So rewind it a little back, and you're gonna see cobwebs right there.
We're getting that was after we asked.
So basically, you're saying that RICK DEBUNKS, you're saying that we set it up from here?
The report.
Well, he hadn't seen this footage, so I'll be fair.
What's other than the apparitions you said there wasn't, or just you said no to the noises? Okay.
And just
So all this talking, all this
So
like
what
chit
I did is
chatting
I asked if there was anybody here that wanted to.
about completely different topics, not even around that area, and you're gonna say that we planned this whole thing out. So I'm sure he's gonna view it differently now once he watches the footage. But so there's the raw footage of that happening. Now let's go to the video again. Let's play it some more. Damn, I need to pee again. I've been drinking a lot of liquid.
The following piece of evidence you're about to witness was captured by paranormal investigator and YouTube sensation Matt Benton.
YouTube sensations? What? Since when?
This footage was not altered in any way and is authentic evidence of the paranormal.
Hello, welcome to Devil's Hour Productions. My name is Matt Benton, and we're going to be talking about a very interesting piece of footage that I captured back in April 6, 2017.
So guys, the footage starts. Matt is sitting on the floor. He says he has been isolated for more than 12 hours alone in the school, experimenting to see if I can capture more evidence without any of my other people there. First of all, the school he's in, he does not explain to us in this video, not in this one particularly. He does not explain why it's haunted. It's just an abandoned school. During this point of my investigation, I decided to connect to any of the spirits there with no equipment on me and see if they would be less intimidated and make their presence known. The thing is that I find strange in this scene right here is that he's sitting on the floor. He cuts the video a little bit when he turns his head. We don't know how long he's been sitting there, and we don't know for how long he cut the video for. But what he shows us, he's telling the door to shut, and it ends up almost shutting immediately when he asks it to.
Push the door, please. Just push the door.
Thank you.
Man, after I saw this compelling piece of evidence where he is clearly telling to a spirit to close the door that's not next to it, that it's over there. Like he does not even tell us which door he wants the spirit to close, and that spirit knows exactly which door he wants him to close. How did he know?
What? How did I know? Okay, first off, there's 2 doors here, and that you see how I framed the shot? I framed it for both doors because I didn't know which one would be closed. It's framed for both doors. Later, I frame it for just that one door.
Know that this door was closing without even looking at it. That is so impressive, man. Now, Matt Benton, you are clearly looking at your camera while the door's closing. You have an LCD screen on your camera or your phone or whatever, and it's permitting you to see this door closing behind you. And that's why the video starts and you're like, close the door, close the door. How do you know the door's closing? Is because you see the door closing. Now, you've been sitting there for I don't know how long, but the video starts, you're sitting on the floor, and you're waiting for something, obviously. You cut the video at one point. You might have been there for 2 hours before all this happened. Now, right off the bat, guys, he's sitting on the floor in a building that has all the windows broke, and you see it in his intro that all the windows on the 2nd floor are broke.
Yep.
So therefore, for sure, there's a wind draft coming from downstairs.
Yep.
Where the steps are that are hitting the door.
If you go watch my video, I show that. I literally have a part of the video where it shows wind coming through and shutting the other door. So, okay.
The left.
Your point?
Right. So what Matt does next, he's going to
definitely, like I said, it could be the wind. And I mentioned that in the video. Is it just the wind? Where's the faking in this? If you're claiming it's wind, there's no faking happening here.
Up.
So he's saying his argument's the wind, right? Okay, let's keep going.
He's going to reopen the door. The thing is, guys, is that he holds the door there for at least 12 seconds before releasing it. That gives me the impression that there's wind that is trying to close the door and that he's waiting for this wind to stop so that he can release the door. Look at how long it took him before he let the door go. 12 seconds minimum. What he does next, guys, he picks up a leaf on the floor and puts it on the wall right there. He puts the stem in a hole in the wall. And that's illogical because for sure, if there's wind closing that door, the wind is hitting the door from the left side and is not hitting it from the right side. And his logic behind putting it there is that since there's broken glass on that door, if there's wind that's going to pass there, it's going to hit the leaf. But the thing is, the wind current is coming from downstairs, it's coming up, it's passing
way downstairs
underneath the door, and it's passing through this broken glass, and it's turning to the left and exiting the building by one of the broken glass in the room right there. So it's impossible that the wind will hit the leaf before the door is actually closed. Also, since the window...
Dude, I even claim in the video, is it just the wind? So basically, this part doesn't make any sense to even talk about because I even mentioned it being possibly being the wind. But in my opinion, at this very moment, I didn't think it was because of the leaf.
Those are broke. The more the door is closing, the more there's a siphon, a vacuum effect that's being caused by the air passing through those broke glasses that are exiting through one of the windows in that room. In other words, if those windows weren't broke, the door would never close with as much velocity.
The leaf not moving. The leaf is not moving that much at all. Leaf is not moving. The leaf is not moving. Okay, now it is. Okay. Now that's interesting.
So as I was saying earlier, the wind will not hit the leaf until the door is closed completely. It will act as a shield. As soon as the door was shut completely, the first wind draft there was, the leaf fell on the floor. So this proves there was wind that was actually helping the door shut on its own, and this debunk should be over right there.
Okay, so let's break this footage down. As you can see, the most compelling part of this video is that the leaf is not really moving while the door is closing. The door should not be blocking any wind because there are big holes where the glass is supposed to be.
Did he just say compelling?
For any wind to be strong enough to close this door, it would most likely...
I would think that the leaf would be moving and blowing if it was, though, you know?
blow the leaf out of the hole.
Leaf is not interesting.
All right, guys, let's break down this footage with absolutely no logic whatsoever. I love how he denies the fact that the leaf fell on the floor as soon as the door was shut completely. If what he said was true, the leaf would have never fell on the floor. It's as simple as that.
It fell on the floor because of the breeze of the door. I was because when that suction thing when doors shut, I think it just fell loose because it wasn't secure in there. I didn't like have it securely put in there, so I didn't even think that the leaf was even paranormal at all.
He keeps talking like there wasn't like 9 broken windows right in the room in front of where he's standing. Like,
when did I say that?
all the windows are broke from outside. Like, you can see there's a bunch of them that are broke. But anyways, what makes it really obvious that this is just a fake debunk is because he's going to show us a video where the wind is closing the door that's further away down the hall. And first of all, before that, he says in his own video that there's no wind in that area right after the door closes. But then he shows us a video where he boosted the audio of the wind so we could hear it. And he's showing the door being closed by the wind.
Yeah.
Which is very, very contradictory.
Wind is not because I was showing. Okay, this very moment I was not feeling wind, and then I'm showing that wind can possibly be shutting the doors also because here I haven't seen this part of the footage. 1 second. It's not even in this area. We're gonna go to my video after this and show exactly what I'm talking about.
As I was saying, he said that there was no wind in that area, but he's showing us this door being closed by wind and boosting the audio. But the fact of the matter is he knows very well that it's the wind that closed the other door because he's not showing us the right door that's being closed by wind. The door that was supposedly shut by a spirit is the door that's to the left and not this one. So if the wind comes up the steps, obviously when it goes down the hall, it's going to lose some thrust and it's going to lose some speed. So this door obviously is going to close slower than the other door.
You're slowing down the footage. Slower. Look, this animation down here is slowed down. You're slowing down my own footage.
Well, that it's the wind that closed the other door because he's not showing us the right door that's being closed by wind. The door that was supposedly shut by a spirit is the door that's to the left and not this one. So if the wind comes up the steps, obviously when it goes down the hall, it's going to lose some thrust and it's going to lose some speed. So this door obviously is going to close slower than the other door. And he's not showing us the other door being closed by the wind because he knows it was the wind. And obviously the wind would close that door with a lot more force than this door right here. And right here, his debunk with his windblower is just like science physics secondary 4, bro. Like high school, man. If you blow air on something very, very, very strongly and you're super close to it, you're only blowing air on one of the specific points of the surface. It does not move the object. It will not move the object, even if you blow more air on that specific corner.
I agree.
Whatever you're doing right now is not good for it to move. You're not helping it move, increasing the power of the windblower. You're actually decreasing its effect because you're getting closer. Now, when this video begins right here.
Well, I agree with the part where he says that wind has a lot more of an area to go through, and then that leaf blower is a lot smaller. So I do agree with that.
He's further away from the door, and he's at the minimum power with his windblower.
What? I show in the video. I went to max. Minimum. Okay. Like I said, I'll show our video.
And the door started closing, and it was gaining speed. And then he started getting closer when the door kind of like stopped. But the fact of the matter is that he doesn't know what he's doing right here with his windblower, and it will not recreate the same effect as if there was a wind current creating the vacuum. The only reason why this door is closing is because there's air passing underneath the door and through the window. So if he's not far away to recreate that effect with the air passing underneath the door and through the window and outside, there's no way that his windblower will close that door. All this just to say, guys, is that he's reducing the effectiveness of the windblower by getting closer to it. Although he's...
What are you talking about? It actually increased it when I got closer to it. It wasn't closing at all when I was at a distance. Did he watch the whole video or just cut? I'm confused. I think he has his own narrative now. Because if you go watch the original video, I start from a distance. Okay, that's different. I wasn't expecting that part. I wonder if he's doing his own narrative thing.
He's increasing its power. He's decreasing the effectiveness it has. because he's too close to the door. So it doesn't matter what power he has if he doesn't stay further away from the door. Now that is going to be it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and
Okay, so let's go to my footage now.
don't forget to like.
Let's go to the video that I edited because that's the one where I talk about everything. Here it is. Oh yeah, let's show this part first.
Be strong to shut them.
See how the animation's a lot smoother right now? It's because it's not slowed down anymore.
Has to be pretty strong to shut them.
There you go, that's the wind. So I never made a claim that wind can't get through there. I was saying during that very moment it was happening, I was not feeling any wind, is what I was trying to get at.
I wanted to know how much wind it would take.
I saw a comment in this comment section. I did not bring a leaf blower on that same day it happened. This is a completely different date. I came months later with the leaf blower.
Shut that door. So I did an experiment with a leaf blower.
That's why I put the date down there. I should have said it in the voiceover.
And here are the results.
So we're going to move this slowly. See, I'm at a distance. And he says I didn't get at a distance. Okay. This is pointed right here.
I'm at half the speed. Half the speed.
Which I am. This is the starting point right here. He says I didn't use my leaf blower to full speed, right? Okay, let's go.
Going full. I'm going to full speed.
I accidentally pointed away from it.
With the leaf blower at full.
Another proof to show that this is a completely different day. You know how cold it was when I was first there? Now we're in t-shirts because I came months later. It was pretty cold.
Blast. It was still having a hard time shutting the door. Please let me know what you think of this piece of footage in the comments below. Do you think it was just the wind, or do you think it was something paranormal?
So there you go. I said, do you think it's just the wind? I left it up to the viewer to decide. Okay, there we go, guys. Now let's have a chat. Now I can actually see the comments a lot more. What do you guys think? Oh, is Rick in the live feed? Hey, you want to join? You can. I like giving the chance for anyone to talk about this stuff. You could actually help. Still waiting for any raw footage. Okay, so here. Raw footage. Wait, you already saw the raw footage for one of them. What are you talking about? So here's the thing. I've been looking. This is the recovered files. So if you go here, this is a recovered folder. This is my recovered hard drive. So like I said, I lost 70. So no, sorry. I lost like about 30% and only recovered about 70% of the footage of Man vs. Paranormal. So I've been looking for a while for Man vs. Paranormal. And this is how they named everything when I had my stuff recovered. So everything, and here's the proof that it was recovered. So look at the media code data, properties. It says November 11th, 2020. Yeah, that was not filmed November 11th, 2020. And here's an example here. Ooh, wait. Oh, wait. Now this is the debunk footage.
Share your screen.
Oh, shit. Hate that. Sorry. Let's go back. Sorry. I'll show you what I was talking about. So here, let's go back to what I was talking about. So right now, this is the recovered hard drive. I said Man vs. Paranormal. I already said, you heard what I said though. So here we go. Recovered folder. This is how everything was recovered. It was put into video files, photo files, video files is how they did it. So if I go to video, then it's only by MP4 and MTS files and all that. So here, I am now going to show, I think it was on, yeah, it was going to be an MP4 file. Oh wait, no, when it would be on an MTS file for that footage. And look how much I've been corrupted. Every single video that's not popping up has been corrupted. For example, I'll play one. Corrupt. So there's so much I lost because of the hard drive failing. So I'm still going through it. So this is the only one I might not be able to provide raw footage. I thought I had the backup, but it was actually with Justin. I did show the raw footage to this one. I was luckily had that without any issues. That's good. More corrupt videos. Corrupt. So much of this has been corrupt. MTS, Monroe House. That's for Man vs. Paranormal. Oh, wait. Is that one Man vs. Paranormal? Yeah, that one's Man vs. Paranormal. Have the vest on. Corrupt. Damn, I lost a lot, actually. I probably lost more than 70. I mean, keep saying the wrong numbers. I think I lost more than 30% probably. That's a lot of corrupt ones up there. Good. I don't know how much of that is Man vs. Paranormal though. It's probably other videos. Video files. So I want to show more here. I go to these other ones. The thing is, it's similar situation. These are different investigations. Let me know if you see a hallway, Dwayne. If you see a hallway footage, let me know.
I can't see it.
Okay.
Too small on my phone. I'm using my phone, so.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep looking. Oh, and then also these videos got fragmented. You want to see these few second videos?
Going around again, nothing. Absolutely 100%.
There we go. That was on a client investigation. And the video was actually a full video, but it got fragmented during the recovery process. Yeah. Doesn't that suck, dude? Good thing that didn't happen to everything. It happened to some of the stuff, though, like this video, for example. And then and the proof that I'm not like messing around or something like that, I've been claiming my hard drive being down on live streams for like since it started. I've been mentioning that on live streams. So it's not like I set this up and stuff like that for this one video. This is what actually happened. So I've been saying this prior that I did lose some footage, and unfortunately, it looks like I lost a lot of Man vs. Paranormal, which is why I'm turning Man vs. Paranormal into a series now, because we're going to be filming new stuff with. I have some new philosophies on the paranormal that I want to talk about in the series, and it happened because of Man vs. Paranormal. Oh my God, this is a lot of it's from the Tony's investigation. I think it's fragmented, these ones too. Let me know if Rick's Debunks comments back. Because I haven't. So I'm going through it with you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. These are all MTS files. It would be in an MTS file because I was using the Sony XR 500 is what I was using for that camera when that was captured. Oh man, if only you tried to debunk me about 2 months ago. Wait, November 11th it said. So it was about 2 months ago is when my hard drive crashed. So if you tried to debunk me right then, I would have this footage for you. I'm so disappointed. I thought I had this backed up but I forgot I gave it to Justin. So we're working with partial footage with Man vs. Paranormal. But I think it's doable to do certain things out of it. And it's going to turn into something else. That's what Man vs. Paranormal is turning into. Which the first episode, part 1, will be released on Christmas. Yeah, this is all Tony's investigation, it looks like. Man, this one must have got really messed up with Tony's investigation. I don't know why.
Well, at least the evidence that we captured there got put together, the video put together on it. So
I don't know. Like, it could be wind, but I don't understand why I did not see the leaf move, and wasn't really feeling the wind, and it shut. So that's what was weird about it, and that's why I kept it in, because at that moment it just shut easily, like it was nothing. And so basically the situation, there was actually a storm prior the night before that day. So there was wind before, and then that day when it cleared up, it was way cleared up by then. The wind wasn't as strong for a while, then it came back again. And during that moment, it wasn't very strong at all. So I don't know. I just thought the leaf not moving was a good point of view. So I kept it in. It's for you guys to decide. I even say in the video I released, I said, do you think it's just the wind? Or do you think it was paranormal? I left it for the viewer to decide. And I'm the way I do my videos, I say it's real footage and I say real ghosts, because as a YouTuber, you try to promote. And I think, did I use exclamation point question mark in it? Yeah, I think I did. Exclamation question mark. I put in there as an opinion, and that's how I do my videos, because things are debunkable when it comes to evidence. It could be something completely natural that I am probably not aware of. Go watch my old Soul Seeker videos, for example. But nothing in my videos is faked. We got it. We got it. We got it. I found it. It's 05. 05, guys. Okay.
if it plays.
Yeah, I hope so. Okay. Yep, we're playing. Sweet. Need to go pee real quick. Need to go pee, guys. 1 second. You can talk to them, Dwayne. I need to go pee real quick.
I'm not even looking at comments.
Woohoo!
I don't even know if I can look at the chats. Chats coming in just a little bit. You want a personal shopper? What? What is that? I just seen your comment pop up.
Okay. All right. What's the comments? Stop watching homework.
Share your screen again.
Yep. I'll just go through the comments real quick, see what they're saying. Trying to figure out which one it is. Oh no! This is footage from earlier. I mean, not earlier, later. It's footage from later. Because I set it up again. Fuck!
There another clip?
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
What? Dog in the background?
No, what just popped up on your screen? Was that?
Oh, so basically that is a Adobe thing. It's like saying, oh, your footage is basically sorry, not footage. I meant to say your Premiere stuff and everything isn't from them officially, which it is, but it's a code that I'm using from someone else. So that's probably why. Like a Premiere and also Photoshop is what I'm using from Adobe. Oh, and After Effects actually. And so I have codes from those. Well, damn, this sucks. This after that. Shit. This should be in this area somewhere. Footage should be in this area. Fuck. Yep, we got fucked. Ugh. Well, I guess that's all it is. So I'm sorry I can't show the raw footage. That was just the a lot of extra footage I had of the doors later, which is actually part of the footage I showed in the in that video too, of the wind blowing it down.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Damn it. Well, that's all I can really show for that. The rest is like I could show, but yeah, basically watch the documentary, The Harrisville Haunting. You'll see what actually happened. Never been pushed. I showed the raw footage of the window, and you're right. It could be wind. Very possible. Very, very possible. But it was not. Nothing's ever been faked on my channel before. So, thank you very much for the donation, Mel. I'll look some more, see if it was saved in another. Actually, let's do that right now. Let's see. Add to stream. Let's see if it's in another folder. Like maybe it got saved somewhere else. Got so much corrupted files, dude. It's ridiculous. See, look, play. Corrupted.
So those the ones that are starting to pop up, are those still corrupted?
Yep. You see that's not showing a full frame right there?
Yeah.
Like it's cut. So play it. It's going to play like that.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah. That's at the Monroe house right there. This sucks, doesn't it? Well, I got the door footage in this one, at least. I got the raw footage for the door footage, by the way. Oh, shit. I can't. Ah! I was supposed to be surprised. Okay, well, looks like we don't have it, guys. Because if we go here, I don't even know what that format is. RMVD, VBM. Let's see, that's playable. They added a Santa hat on there.
What the heck?
That's funny. I guess you could tell that my stuff's been updated. Oh, old Soul Seeker videos. AVI. Pure case files. Extremely old video here. Here we go, door footage. It's the edit. It's the edited one. So that doesn't matter.
Says raw.
Where?
Didn't it say raw down at the bottom?
Oh, whoa. It's not raw, technically, because there's music in the background. I don't know why it says raw. Maybe I accidentally edited wrong name. Oh, I think I put raw because my edited one is better. So this one's like rough cut is what I should have put. Rough cut. There's a lot of heat support right here, but none of them look like those shots.
Icon. We're rolling.
This is on the other day I came back. That was for the debunking sequence.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be an MOV, though, is the thing. It should be an MTS, so I don't think we have it. Yeah, it should be an MTS file. It's not an MOV file, so we don't have it, guys. Fuck. This is why you back up your stuff, guys. I thought mine was backed up, but I was wrong.
Twitter day. What? Very bad.
Well, I guess that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was just a little breakdown showing you that there's nothing that happens here ever. And I will show the raw footage. And by the way, what's it? Rick's Debunks. You know, you could always, I'll send you my live streams and my editing from now on. And the editing my content. I'll just send it to you for free. I usually have my Patreons that come in and get to watch me edit the episodes, but I strictly do that to show that there's no fakery happening in my videos. So if you want, I could send you, I don't have you on Facebook though. He didn't want to add me. So if I could send it to your messenger though, if you want, I can send all my edited stuff whenever I do that. I just started that about since Lassen County Hospital. That was the first time I started that. So I did that for the Lassen County Hospital, and I did it for the Hales Bar Dam episode, and then I am doing it for the Harrisville Haunting also. That's 3 videos I'm editing. That 2 of them already done. Harrisville Haunting still going, and also Man vs. Paranormal. That's all going in and going to be edited, and you guys can see it yourself. So there's no fakery. Why the hell, if I was faking evidence, why the hell would I stream my editing? That'd be a horrible idea. You'd be exposed easily. And it's live stream, not editing your stream, not editing a recording. It's a live stream. So guess most figures don't. Well, thank you. Yes, being transparent is very important as an investigator, and also having your footage for a peer review. So I had the footage for 2 of them. I'm sorry that my hard drive fucked up on me and I couldn't do one of them. So, but I've been saying that for days now. For over a month, I've been saying that my hard drive fucked me over. So it's not like I'm making that up just for this video, is what some people would probably claim. And so people have already known it. And I've made a post about, like yesterday or 2 days ago, I made a post about Man vs. Paranormal losing 30% of the footage. So yeah, so that's what's happened. And I am glad you guys could join me and see for sure that we don't fake shit. And I'll be sending you some links. Rick's Debunk. You can now watch me edit if you want. Bye-bye, guys.